That's why this glitch is in the sales and marketing category, because much like we've talked about templates before or referral scripts, there is some strategies that need to be harnessed so that you can test the tire kickers, so that you can know, is this person serious about buying from me, or are they serious about eliciting free information and wasting my time? I was mistaking acquaintances as friends. And then when some life event happens, you really do find out who your friends are.
Welcome to Biz Glitch number 148. It's May 27th, 2024. Business mistakes that we've made or we've seen other people make. And this one is not so much a glitch mistake as much it's a way of tracking. And this is the thing you want to track. When you go out there to a networking event and you do this. How you doing? I'm Trevor with Aurora Consulting. Can I get your card?
Yes.
Do you track the results of that handshake? Take it away, Linda Ray.
Yes, thanks for launching into the glitch. It's ironic because for the year 2024 that we're recording these videos to memorialize all 366 glitches, it is actually Memorial Day today, May 27th. And the reason why it's ironic is because it's a networking event glitch and marketing glitch, and we are taking the day off. But I think it's good when you have some downtime so that you can plan and prepare, another thing we harp on quite a bit. And the ROI is a practice that can transcend through all different activities in your business, and networking is one of them. If you are going to events because you enjoy seeing people that you know and that you like, and that maybe you're doing business with them already. Maybe you're learning stuff. Maybe it's a continuing ed kind of thing. What happens if you're just wasting your time or spinning your wheels? It happens. We have been networking for over 30 years, so we know when something works really well, and we remember when things didn't work so well, which is why this glitch made it into the roster of marketing glitches.
When I was a mortgage banker, I spent most of my early career cold calling sales calls on real estate offices and attorneys' offices and accountants' offices, and anyone that I thought could potentially refer a customer to me for a mortgage loan, whether a purchase of a home or a refinance. And I mastered the cold call, handshake, and business card. But I won't say that I tracked it, on a spreadsheet or on a paper, but I certainly tracked my return on investment here. One of the metrics I use, which later on when I ran a mortgage company, I would train my loan officers to do, is if you're calling on a bunch of offices and you're speaking to 25 people in any given day, how many are real conversations? And then out of those conversations, as you come back time and again to build the relationship, is there a person in that office who just every time you're there asks you a question, but you don't get any referrals from them?
Yeah.
That's a time waster. Especially if you're, as when my early days as a mortgage banker, you get the occasional schmuck who just really wanted to make me look stupid in front of other people by asking a question that I couldn't answer.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. I mean...
That's kind of diabolical.
Well, we are talking about real estate agents here. So, one of the worst class of salespeople on planet Earth. I mean, we met through networking electronically and then face-to-face networking. And in networking events, I think it's important for you to remember something else, folks. You don't need more friends. You've got friends. There's personable... There's personality, there's charisma. This one here, the queen of networking in Westchester County, New York.
No, but you're opening up a can of worms.
You can build friendships through business relationships. But keep in mind, when you're at an event or if you're making a cold call, when I did when I was a mortgage banker, either way, and you're shaking hands, there's an intention of you coming away with somebody or someone or some people who can refer business to you or buy your products or services. You're not looking for someone to go hang out with on a Saturday night.
One of the things about why this project exists is because we have made mistakes. And one of those mistakes was me misunderstanding the difference between friends and acquaintances. And I definitely, I wasn't going to go there. My personal life and my business networking life, definitely the lines were blurred. I was kind of the perennial single gal. I own my own business. It was a focus of my life, and I wasn't really in a relationship, at least one that wasn't like this, right?
And the other side of it is, again, if you are meeting the same people time and again in networking situations or wherever you are, where you're shaking hands and meeting people, and you're having these, great conversations with a person or persons, you've got to come away from that event, and the next day at your office, you've got to be thinking, how can I build on that conversation to develop a relationship that makes me money? Ultimately, at some point, you're going to realize that, maybe you go to an event and there's 3 people at every event that you bump into at the bar or at the buffet table, and you're talking with them. But out of those 3, not one of them over a month, 6 months, 8 months has ever bothered to.
A month is a little too short in my opinion, but it depends on what you're selling. If there is, like insurance is a long-term kind of relationship building type of strategy, because there's a insurance agent on every corner on Main Street, USA, right? So it depends. But I do like what you said about coming back from an event. And again, we're speaking from early 2000s where, you put all the business cards out on the table versus now everything is digital with the phone. And then you start tracking, you calculate any costs associated, whether it's an entrance fee to an event or was it a happy hour event and you had to drop a dime at the bar kind of thing. Whatever the case is, you have those expenses. And then when there are inquiries, that you have a way to track, especially like what I used to do was if I was in a networking group and I would get a lead, I created a category for that group or that event so that I knew if somebody was referred to me, and because maybe you're also building referral strategies, referral connections. And so maybe it isn't an exact person who needs your services, but they know somebody and they're referring. But you still want to be able to identify all of that to know, was that an event that wasted my time? And then if not, are there other events from that particular group or in that same realm?
There's other elements where, I've always lived my sales career by the credo, if people like you, they will find a way to do business with you. So you could very well go to networking events and shake hands and do this for a year or 2 years and not track the metric, because really all you're trying to do is get people familiar with you and like you, if you're a likable person, and ultimately keep you in their mind for when they might need you.
Yeah, that's visibility and credibility. There is a currency to that, and it's your time to do it and to then maybe not track it like you said, or maybe you can track it. I don't know,
I want to throw in one more wrench into the works here, which makes this not such a simple glitch after all, and that is the growth of AI, the use of internet, the over-reliance on text messages, email, doing business. And now more than ever, when so many people out there rely on all the technology as an avoidance mechanism, in my opinion, what better way to beat out your competition than being in front of people in real time?
It's
face
true.
To face.
It's true. And again, with this project, a lot of the experience that we are sharing is from 3 decades ago and up until now. And our type of business and our business practices now differ greatly from 10 years ago. So you do have to assess as a marketing component if IRL network is something that makes sense for you and for your business and what you're selling.
One of the things I always hated about networking, especially as it really exploded in the early 2000s, was the group of people that we consider what we call shortcut people. These are people who go to a networking event and they try closing you on the spot. Or the next day you're getting a call going, hey, can we have lunch and can we hop on a call? Hey, okay, listen.
Yeah.
Networking.
Suavecito.
Suavecito, I like that, yeah.
All right, well, for the Glitch Gurus, the actionable item, it has a list of 4 things on how to track your ROI for IRL networking. And we hope that this was something useful for you, depending on your stage of your business. Love to hear a comment if IRL Network is something you're still doing or if you found it to be beneficial. We made a lot of money with IRL networking, and
we found love.
But with COVID, we do understand how that really transformed a lot of different ways that business owners are handling certain prospecting type activities. And another actionable item that we have is an article from Eventbrite with a 5-step template on how to measure ROI for your events. If you don't want to take it from us, you can take it from the company that specializes in event planning. 148 out.
See you tomorrow. And set and action. She's doing that because I did something stupid.